Forecast today than we had yesterday. And yesterday turned out pretty nice as well. Dry air just kind of eroded the showers as they tried to move in, and the dry air is really going to win out today as well. Let's open the walls of our next weather sphere, and you can see what a beautiful morning it is turning out to be. Some gorgeous sunrise colors. You have some clouds out there still, but that's giving us that nice reflection in those orangey yellow skies this morning. Let's go ahead and take a look at how it feels when you step outside this morning. Temperature-wise, it is pretty comfortable. It is not all that chilly this morning. It is going to get cooler through the weekend, but you can see right now we're at a mild 66 in Philadelphia. As we head over into New Jersey, we've got low 60s in spots like Pemberton and in Millville, Toms River at 66 degrees. Surf City and Atlantic City closer to 70, but temperatures will stay cooler during the day throughout the shore points. As we move to the west, we've got low 60s in Coatesville and in Lancaster. It's already 65 there. So we did not drop much overnight thanks to the cloud cover that was in place. And the clouds will just be kind of mixing with sunshine throughout today. It's actually, we can thank that storm system offshore because it's staying far enough away that what it's doing is actually pulling in some dry air directly from Canada. So this north breeze keeping things dry for us. We're in this corridor of dry air. Look how close of a call it is. If this were a little bit more tucked into the coast, all of this rain you see here would be over New Jersey, but luckily for us, it has moved far enough offshore that it's really not going to be much of an issue for us today. And today is a warm one. It's one of the final days of summer. Fall officially begins on Sunday morning. Today is going to feel like summer, so sandals, t-shirts, sunglasses, 83 degrees. The sun wins out this afternoon. Good afternoon for outdoor activities. Maybe head to the park, head to the basketball courts. Kids with practice this afternoon. Looks dry. It looks fine. We'll see sunshine, a few patchy clouds, temperatures in the upper 70s, and we'll hit highs in the low 80s today. And again, while we can't rule out a stray shower mainly along the coast, our next 48 hours looking largely quieter than it did at one point. Coming up, we'll talk about the weekend, a cold front coming through Saturday night, and a chill in the air just in time for the start of autumn on Sunday. That's coming up with your full next weather outlook. Jim and Janelle, back to you.
Thank you very much, Kate.
Fell apart, Jim. What happened is that system off the coast. We were talking all week about how the position of that low, how close to the coast it got, that was going to determine how much rain we got, and it really moved a little further away. Dry air worked its way in, and it really kind of put a damper on any rain. And we were kind of rooting for rain. It's not often we want rain, but we need some. Everything is very dry, and that means an increased fire risk, especially over New Jersey here. Let's talk about the forecast going forward, because we don't really have much more rain in the forecast through the next 7 days. You can see it's dry this morning in Plymouth Meeting. The soccer fields, they've had the sprinklers going to try to keep things kind of lush there. You can see the leaves beginning to change. A lot of leaves starting to come down across the area, and perfect timing. We begin fall this weekend, so we're going to switch from summer to fall Sunday morning at 8:43, and it's going to be timely because we've got a cool down on the way, a cold front that'll come through Saturday night, and fall, the first day of fall, is going to feel a little bit more like it, but still feels like summer for the next few days. Right now we're starting out at 66. Dew points are in the low 60s, so it is still a bit humid. You definitely don't need the heavy jackets or sweaters out there this morning. Let's talk about where we're headed today. We're going to open up our next weather wall here in the next weather sphere. I'm going to pull up the map, and we're going to take a look at what we expect for high temperatures today. So these are not current temperatures. Current temperatures are in the 60s, but we're headed to the 80s in all spots but the shore. Millville, I'm always standing right on Millville, 82 degrees today, 82 in Dover, and we're looking at 70s down the shore. A few more clouds and that onshore flow with that system off the coast. Going to keep things slightly cooler down the shore. I'm also going to put on our next 12 hours of cloud cover. We're going to be in and out of the clouds today, but again, it warms up, and I think we brighten up as the day goes on, similar to yesterday when the sun broke out and it was really like, oh, okay, the dry air is going to win this thing, and today more of the same. Low 80s with sunshine breaking through the clouds all day long, and a really nice day to get outside. Let's go ahead and put the map down. We'll take a look at what to expect heading into your weekend. You can see clouds and radar showing that dry air in place. We do have more cloud cover along the coast, and that is because that coastal low, it's still there. It's still a large scale system, but it's staying far enough away from us that it's actually drawing down some of its own dry air and keeping us protected from any wet weather that's all staying offshore and maybe impacting Cape Cod, impacting Martha's Vineyard, spots like that, but not getting down into our area today. So we've only had 3 days with any measurable precipitation here in the month of September. Yesterday, only 0.04 of an inch, certainly not enough to put a dent in our deficit. We've only had 0.4 inches so far this month, and that puts us below average by over 2 inches. does not look like much is in our future either. Let's take you through the next 48 hours. And again, you can see today there will be some high clouds drifting in, but sunshine throughout the afternoon, very comfortable. And if there's a shower, it's really limited to the immediate coastline. Tomorrow starts out bright and sunny. Tomorrow morning's commute this time tomorrow looks gorgeous, but then notice in the afternoon, still some of those wraparound clouds, especially for the shore. Don't think it's a big deal. We may see a few more clouds in the afternoon, but showers once again stay away. Saturday looks beautiful again. Lots of sunshine, nice and warm, but it's Saturday night into Sunday morning that our next cold front approaches. That could bring a few showers overnight into early Sunday morning, and then to start autumn, remember Sunday, you will feel the difference. Clouds break for sun and it is cooler. The high only 74 on Sunday for that first day of autumn, and rain chances, again, they're low, a shower chance Saturday night, and then next week we may see a couple of shower chances heading toward midweek. So let's take a look at your next 7 days from Next Weather. Around the region, we're looking at mild conditions for the last 3 days of summer, low 80s Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, fall begins and it will be cooler. We'll keep it on the cool side early next week. Our next decent chance for showers not until the middle of next week. Let's send it over to Kim for a check on your traffic this morning. Hey, Kim.
Hey, Kim.